reason why men date younger women is not because of their physical appearance, their bodies. No, because today with plastic surgery and everything else, you barely know who is 40 and who is 18. Guys date younger women because they're easily manipulated. They're gonna be very happy with a few crumbs because maybe they didn't experience much in the world. They're gonna be just easily impressed. And it's way cheaper to date a younger girl.
Yeah, what she's saying isn't necessarily true, fellas. Let me put the seatbelt on real quick. As I proceed to give you fellas what you need, it's that motherfucking game. But now, what she's saying isn't necessarily necessarily true, fellas. Not at all. She's saying what she's saying, which means it's some truth in it, but it's not all the way true. Not at all. No. But I'm driving, so I already know I can't do the intro. I know you ladies love the intro, my face on it. You fellas definitely respect it because it's that shit. But these motherfucking cars, man. I ain't trying to get hit, but like, share, subscribe, fellas, and hit the notification bell. It's very important. My videos for education purposes only, fair use only. Go to my about section. You know how to go to my about section, the description up under my about section. You know how to get at me, everything's there. Go join the Patreon. It's up and it's lit. I'm telling you. It's best to join that Patreon, man. It's gold. About to hit this motherfucking freeway. I can take care of some shit. But what she's saying, fellas, isn't necessarily true. Now, to the weak man, to your average weak man, spineless ass man who seeks validation, fuck around, catch a titch or tantrum like a little bitch, like a little baby if you don't get the validation. This may work for him, a guy, he feel like it's cheap, he's not only, he's weak, he's a trick. And by him being weak and a trick at the same motherfucking time, that's two forces that ain't to be fucked with. But yeah, he's a dangerous motherfucker. He got a hell of a dangerous combination with it. But this typically applies to tricks. Older guys who trick and who's looking to, save a couple dollars by manipulating younger women with, bags, nails, hair dones, probably pay a phone bill or something, get her hair, all that type of shit. But a guy that got his shit together, he's about his business. The reason why he will fuck with a younger man, and I'm talking about the older guys, mid to late 30s, we're going to consider that older. But we could say 30 and better for men, 40, 50, 60 or whatnot, and so on. It's because she's youthful. Let's say that wrong. She's youthful. And not only that she's youthful, she's compliant. She's cooperative. She can be very submissive. And a lot of guys may look at it like, nah, okay, see, these young bitches ain't like, no, they not. They not cooperative. They not submissive. Shit. For the right motherfucker, they are. But that's all women for the right person. But typically when we go and look for younger women, it's because of the youth, the sex, the beauty, the youthful skin, the youthful beauty and things, everything that comes with that. That's what we typically go for, And we talking about your guy, your older guy who got his shit together, and he's not necessarily looking for a woman to be, trying to pamper with gifts and all this other shit just to get her attention in a sexual way, to where she's just focusing on him and, he's her man and all that other, that relationship type shit. Those guys ain't really looking to have a steady relationship and consistent sex. You know, that's for a guy who don't get sex. He's looking for consistent sex. Sex is there. When you getting sex shouldn't be shit. Whether you a younger man or older man, it shouldn't be shit. You know, ain't nothing but a nut. You know, her being moldable, her being actually, you know, her being able to be molded, you know, into a person that man wants. That's another reason why older men look for younger women. And yeah, she's not lying when it comes to spoiling them, you know, and buying them cheap ass trinkets and shit, and you ain't got to actually pay as much as you would with an older chick who knows her worth. And her worth isn't her, fellas. Her worth is them bills, which she ain't worth shit. You dig? And a lot of older women, fellas, you know, and it's not that they've been ran through and passed around, and a lot of guys have had them, you know. That's not really the thing. Older women are non-compliant, you know. Older women, not only that they're non-compliant, older women will try to run you and control you. Older women play a lot of pussy games, mind games and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the relationship. And a lot of older guys know this. You know, she can't be molded. She's stubborn. She's in her ways. She's caught up in her ways. She's stuck in her ways. I meant to say that. You know, very, how can I say it, man? A lot of older women are very attentive to what you're supposed to be doing for them instead of them actually doing what they're doing for you. Because a lot of older women will compare you with the guys that they had before. You know, they're real good at that. You know, want to compare you with the guys that they've been, you know, dealing with before, and the simps that they've been dealing with, the suckers, and they will want you to be in that bracket. They're trying to mold you into being in that bracket. That's why a lot of older guys don't go after older women, because typically your older woman, not on, you know, everything that I've listed, they don't normally have their shit together, and that's not expected, you know, from a man, a grown ass man. Now from a younger, you know, looking into a younger woman lifestyle, you know, she's expected to not have everything together. You know, she's young, she's finding herself, she's growing, and with that is actually a turn on for an older man, because there's things he can teach her. She's very influential. You know, she can be influenced. Older women not so on the hand, man. The older women that had their ups and downs, man, and they not looking to be influenced. You know, a lot of older women carry their past and what they've been through and bring it into a new relationship and try to control the new relationship in that manner, due to the fact of what she's been through, and she feels she got and the motherfucker got over on her. Now she's gonna take that shit out on somebody else. That's what a lot of older women do. You know, so a lot of grown men, older men, they got their shit together. Of course they're gonna look for younger women, you know. It keeps the energy, the youthful energy going. You know, I said it before, they can be influenced. You know, try that shit with an older chick. As an older man, it's not gonna happen, man. You know, unless she did hit rock motherfucking bottom, what they call it, hit the wall and all that shit. She did hit rock bottom, and she's willing to accept whatever and willing to be under the submission of, you know, any man, just for the sake of having a man, because she don't want to be alone. You know, that's possible. But who the fuck would want a chick like that? Think about it. Fuck out of here. I ain't with it. So that's why I believe, and that's why I ain't gonna say believe, that's why I know a lot of guys go after the younger women, you know? And it's not because, okay, you know, she's younger. Oh man, she's fresh. She don't have a lot of sex partners. That's bullshit. Younger women, you got bodies just as well as older women, you know? Younger women just don't have the experience like an older woman. You know? And that's a great catch to an older man. And once that be understood, then a lot of older women will understand why a motherfucker don't want your ass. That's just real game, or they just trying to fuck you and keep it pushing. Just trying to be G with it. You know, like these videos, share and subscribe, fellas. You already know it's that motherfucking message, man. Holla.